Hey guys. Okay, so tonight I wanted to follow up with a couple of topics that we talked about before, which is that kind of easy breezy routine of, either getting ready or ending your night. This is going to be more like ending your night. And since it's been very hot and muggy, like there is kind of a breeze outside, but still like that heat gets trapped in the house. you know, we get super sweaty and hot. We don't want to like do as much as we normally would do because we're just like, ugh, we feel gross. We want to lay down. It's the end of our day. So what I wanted to talk about was two simple steps to, cleaning your face right before you go to bed, in a manner that basically wouldn't involve rinsing. Sorry, I have cats that are featuring in this video apparently. Um, So anyway, I probably only heard that, so it sounds like I'm just making things up. But yeah, so the first thing I'm going to talk about is, say you did your makeup for the day. I did a little bit here, and I stuck to the theme of that easy breezy video. Everything that I did for makeup today, I did without using a tool. So I'll do another follow-up video to kind of go over how I did that. It was quick and simple. I didn't have to do any I didn't use a foundation brush. I didn't use any blending brushes or anything like that. So the first thing we're going to talk about here is our oil-free eye makeup remover. This stuff is super gentle. It has a dual phase. The top removes waterproof makeup. The bottom removes non-waterproof makeup. As you can see, it's a little bit separated there. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to shake this up really good like that so you can get the best effect out of mixing both of these. And see, I got my little paper towel right here. So after I'm done doing that, what I'm going to do is put a little bit on this. And now what this formula is made specifically to do is to help you remove your eye makeup without any like pulling, tugging, or harsh rubbing, because the skin around our eyes is very delicate. It actually has less collagen, less padding under the skin than the rest of our skin. So getting those micro tears is a lot easier in this area than, say, around your cheeks or, your arms or anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and just do a couple quick swipes of that. And as you can tell, that makeup's coming off right there. I'm going to do the other eye. Just like that. And all the makeup is gone, which is awesome because I've used formulas in the past where basically the formula has been greasy. This one is non-greasy. It's great for sensitive skin. It's fragrance-free. It also is ophthalmologist tested, so it's safe for contact lens wearers and people with glasses. So all that makeup is off right there, and it's not greasy. It feels nice and smooth. It doesn't feel harsh from rubbing. Before, I would have to rub my eyes. My eyes would be so puffy and sore using other brands. The next step is going to be our micellar water. We've talked about this little puppy before, and I think I've, shared about it enough times because it is really just one of the best, quick, refreshing products to use. Now, this helps break down makeup. It also helps rid impurities. It cleans your skin without any harsh rubbing or pulling as well. So these guys are kind of like a little twin duo for when it comes to ending your night. It doesn't require any rinsing. And if you need to take off more, you can obviously just, apply a bit more as needed. But again, this stuff is really awesome. It's quick. It doesn't strip your skin of anything. It acts like a magnet to pull out impurities, to break down oil, dirt, sweat, bring out impurities, break down your makeup so there's no makeup. You're not going to bed with any makeup on. And really, you don't want to go to bed with makeup on because you're aging yourself 7 times faster when you do that. And it is grounds for bacteria that lives on our skin. Bacteria loves that. All the dirt and impurities that are left on our skin, they not only stay on our pillow if we go to bed with all that dirt and makeup on, but they also breed on our faces and lay eggs, and that can cause some problematic skin. I've heard people have issues with like what was it? Little mites. I don't know if it was mites or if it was like something like that in their eyelashes, and it was just so gross. I saw a picture of one of them, and oh my gosh, they look evil. But there you go. All my makeup is off. Now, that's all you would have to do in order to get ready for the end of the night. You could just do that and go to bed and just be happy, you know, that you're not leaving any of those creepy looking, you know, little bugs on your face, on your pillow, all the dirt and free radicals on your pillow to, you know, to lay eggs, to breed on your face, to bring back more bacteria into your skin. Super gross. That's all you'd have to do. Night done. Now, for those people who like a deeper cleanse, who are like, I feel like that maybe isn't enough, I might want to wash my face a little bit more because maybe I get a little bit more sweaty, or I just want to feel a little bit more squeaky clean. Okay, the next step would be my Time-Wise oil-free skin cleanser here that I use every single night for, you know, after that micellar water for a double cleanse. So I just wet my face real quick, just like that. Okay, then I would get my cleanser, and then in upward outward motion, I would just however long I feel like I needed to, but you don't need to more than 20 seconds, just like, you know, washing your hands. And if you want more of that lather, you can get like a little bit more water on there. Okay, and then I would just rinse it off. Now, all of these products that I use today, they're oil-free, non-comedogenic, which means they're not going to clog your pores. They're also fragrance-free. Now, the really awesome thing about the fragrance-free part is that with the Time-Wise Miracle, the cleanser that I use, the oil-free 4-in-1 cleanser, it smells so good, you guys, but it's fragrance-free, so what I'm smelling is the natural ingredients. It is nice and lightweight, just like the other two products. It doesn't leave my skin feeling stripped or greasy, so it's helping protect my natural moisture barrier level in my skin. And then there you go. That's my double cleanse, and I'm done. And if I would like to, I can just either let my face air dry, or I can just pat it dry, just like that. And then I'm nice and squeaky clean, you guys. You know how long that took? This has been like, what, 5 or 10 minutes? And if I wasn't talking in between, it would take even less time. That was so quick to take that off, and look, it's fully off. My skin is not super red like it normally is when I'm washing it, which is awesome. That means that, you know, it's getting stronger and more resilient, and the barrier is mending. So those are those 3 products, you guys. The oil-free and the micellar water are like the double duo. These guys are both $17, and honestly, being oil-free, non-comedogenic, great for people, you know, with sensitive skin, ophthalmologist tested, dermatologist tested, fragrance-free. The fact that they can break down that amount of makeup or just sweat and impurities so quick without having to extra scrub, you know, pull out your skin or tear, like my eyes would be hurting so bad before using other products, trying to wipe the makeup from my eyes. And I don't do a lot of makeup because I before did not have the education for it, but I really wanted to when I'd go out with my fiance. And so I would try and then disappoint myself during the process, get frustrated, try to wipe it off, and I'd be left with like this almost cruddy looking smear on my face. And we go out to dinner, and I'm like, oh my gosh, all this makeup didn't come off. And he'd be like, where'd your makeup go? I'm like, I didn't like how it turned out. It just wasn't gonna work. No. And he's like, you looked fine. Not that he expected me to wear makeup. He never did, you know, he doesn't believe I need makeup to look more beautiful, but I liked getting dressed up for him. These are the perfect duo to just break down that makeup and get it off right away, and then you could just crash if you're exhausted. Or even if you don't have makeup, if you have oil impurities. Sometimes I use this just to clean my eye area if I'm feeling a little bit more greasy, but that is all you need. And then this little guy is like, I can't remember really, but it's not really too much more than the 22 bucks here, or $17 here on these guys. Those guys are cheaper. They're 17 for those bottles. This one's like around like 22, 25. But honestly, I've been using this before I became a consultant, and this stuff has been really good for my skin. Like even without putting hydrator on, my skin's not red, it's not irritated. It feels perfectly clean, and it detects early signs of aging as well. So I wanted to share that with you guys, that short little way of just coming home, especially during the summer when we're so hot, we're so gross. You know, I'm wearing a blazer and I'm like, I already want to take it off. I do not want to get out of my pajamas because at least those were like nice and loose. I could get like a nice little like breeze and feel like a little bit cooler. But you guys, it's super muggy. So even just a refresher, those are such great products, and I use them all the time for a quick cleanse, even if I feel like not going, you know, into that deeper cleanser step. But for those who just are like, I don't care because I don't want to take a lot of time, it does not take a lot of time. This could be done in 2 seconds. Boom, boom. This thing is like a little miracle worker. This is the first eye makeup remover I've ever used that has never left my eyes feeling greasy. Like, my eyes feel great, they feel refreshed, there's no makeup left over, like they feel weightless. And other ones that I've used, I felt so greasy, I'd be rubbing my eyes afterwards, I feel so gross and just icky. And so that's what I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Just a quick way to refresh after the summer, this kind of little part 2 of cleaning your face, getting that eye area, and then going for that double cleanse, what that double cleanse looks like. So thank you for spending some time with me tonight. It's always a pleasure. I love sharing, you know, this little self-care stuff, you know, the little routines that I started to create to, you know, really bring that success into my day and, you know, feel like I accomplished something. And, you know, now I'm ready. I feel fresh, I feel confident, ready to tackle the day, and I don't just get out of bed and only brush my hair and, and run out into the world feeling like, oh, I feel so gross, I should have done more. No, those were perfect. I feel crisp, clean, refreshed, and ready to lay my face on my pillow. And you know what? As a little follow-up, I'll share what those little bugs on your face look like, that those natural little bacteria and the little bugs that live on your skin. Just for funsies, because we all know Christine's a horror movie fanatic, and she will find anything to share that's horror movie-esque. Anyway, good night, you guys. Happy Saturday.